Hello, welcome back, guys, to Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 4, Episode 3. Here we are, a few. Got a bit of a cold, don't know what happened. Woke up and woke up. Nah, this channel ain't woke, I tell you that, but I awakened, right? I absolutely awakened, and for whatever reason, I began to feel like absolute mince. But obviously, this came out on Friday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. We are a wee bit late to the party, but this episode of Raising Kanan, I mean, it was alright, but I still think season four's not doing an awful lot. I mean, this was called Bygones, alright? So, essentially, episode begins, Chinese restaurant, is it Vicky and Sonny? I don't know. Richard and Sonny. Basically, they get killed by Unique, right? And I did think Unique would kill these two, but he did. And he's left their child an orphan, which is pretty piss poor for Unique, but he's on the warpath, isn't he? Obviously, this sparks a bit of chaos in South Jamaica, Queens. You got Marvin out there looking. He speaks to the mechanic that actually helped. What do you call him? Unique. Back at the start of this season, so he speaks to him. He doesn't know any information. Obviously, later on, then Unique rocks up and gives that guy his money. This guy can probably put two and two together and see what happened there. We see Raquel and Lou go to this AA meeting. Lou reveals that he tried to hang himself a few months back, but he looked in the mirror and went, "Oh, can't do that." And then this is the first time that Raquel's learned about this. So she's like, "You know what? You don't need to do anything for me. You just need to do it for you, Lou," which is alright, I guess. We then see the grandma. Kenneth kind of convinces her to host a dinner later that night in order to reveal the truth about her diagnosis. We then have basically, I mean, Ken and his girlfriend. I don't feel safe here. She has like a 10-second interaction with Raquel. Right? Ken is wearing a Benetton jumper. It is the 90s. Michael Schumacher was winning titles in the Benetton, so that's brilliant. That's what we want to see at the end of the day. Right? We had Raquel also confront Kanan, not Kanan, sorry, Marvin, about working for Stefano. And Marvin lies. Why would he lie? I just don't get this, honestly. Why would he lie that he's been working for Stefano? He's did like these side jobs for him. Like, I understand not telling her, right? I understand not telling her, but when she confronts you about it and says that he was seen going into Stefano's office, then I just don't understand it, man. Like, why would Marvin then just absolutely spew shite and not no, it is just absolutely not right on the money. Marvin, though, he finds out, obviously the kid's been orphaned, the Chinese family, and then this prompts him in the system to get the name of, what do you call him? Terry, was it? The white guy befriended at the AA meetings, right, him? Sees his daughter. He's checking up on her. He gives her like an envelope full of cash and his phone number if she ever needs anything. Marvin's a really good guy. He is. I don't care what people say. Like he really is. Like, I know he went through that period. With Laverne, he choked it out. But I think his redemption arc, feel like the early part of season 1 to now, is actually insane. Like, he's such a caring guy. Like, yeah, he's a gangster and yeah, he kills people, but he has this side of him that fucking Raquel could not dream of having, man. Alright? Could not dream of having. Then, we see Laverne. She goes to a couple of lesbian bars. Do I care in the slightest? No. Obviously, this is them just like kind of forcing it down her throat. But anyway, I digress. It's like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, if Laverne wants to go, that's alright. But what age is she? Like, she's fucking underage, and there's like women in here, like 45, hitting on her. It's like, alright, reel it in, buddy. We then have pretty much the end of the episode. We get the meal, and the grandma reveals that she's got her cancer, and Raquel makes it all about her. Fuck Raquel. I actually cannot stand this bitch. You know what I mean? You totally understand why the grandma didn't want to say anything, but Raquel just makes it all about her. I cannot fucking wait until someone puts a bullet in this fucking cunt. Yeah, that may sound extreme, but just an awful character. You know what I mean? Just an awful character. Awful. I do not like her. in the fucking slightest. And you know what? Her actions are fucking shite. Cannot wait to whoever it is puts a bullet in her. Hopefully it's Kanan, but it's like the grandma isn't the greatest woman at either, right? But at the end of the day, she's her mother, reveals this. It's like, oh, you're announcing this over a roast. Well, fuck you. And then walks out. It's like, no, how about fuck you, man? Anyway, I'll give us episode of 6 out of 10. Till next time, peace. Also, we had Unique at the end, basically raid, like Kanan's raid. Sorry, raid Kanan's spot. He took the wee midget at gunpoint. We don't really know what happened. We'll watch the promo. We'll break it down. But until then, peace.